big opportunity to me to feel like to show that what I have to the table.
Did he talk to you after he got hurt? Did he say anything to you?
Um, well, we usually talk all the time, but he usually just says you got to step up.
Your expectation was to contribute anyway, before that, right?
Yes, sir.
So, how did it kind of change everything?
It just makes the window even bigger to show what I have.
Which is, what do you think you bring the team?
Um, Great effort, great ball skills, winning spirit, leadership.
What did you do during the off season to improve from last year and prepare yourself?
Well, I was coming off a shoulder injury, so I was really rehabbing a lot. I was getting into the playbook a lot, and I was just getting tips from older guys.
What was last year like for you?
It was tough, coming from high school. You think you're the man from high school, you think you're the man in college. Playing that special teams role and just figuring out what role you have to play for the team is that's a tough one.
What are,
Yeah.
what are veterans telling you? You said tips from older players.
They're just telling me play hard. You know what I'm saying? Play the system. Don't what Coach Mack says. Little me, big team.
How many snaps did you get on defense aside from special teams stuff?
It was a couple Kentucky, couple blowout games. It was enough.
What's your weight at this year?
206,
What do you want to be at?
205.
Big breakfast. What's the biggest thing you take from last year? You said ongoing for you. What's the biggest thing you learned you take into this year?
Take advantage of every opportunity. Never think that you'll never not play, because maybe if I would have never got hurt Florida State game, I probably would have been at safety just as well as Chauncey was.
So you were saying that was enough, playing this limited. Why do you think that?
Well, it was just about just taking on my role. My role then was to play special teams.
So, kind of characterize this competition for us at safety and how tight it is, how close the battle is right now for playing time.
Well, it's close for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to go into practice every day, work. You can't back off no days.
Sure.
Is it important for you to take that role over, and then how versatile Duke and Chauncey can be and kind of help you guys out if you're young like they're freshmen?
Is it? Well, due to the freshmen at corner, I really do think I should step up and play safety so Chauncey can do what he do. He's a great player, and we also help around. Because we're young.
So, the other Jeawon Taylor is called Wani. Do you have a nickname to help distinguish you?
Well, the coaches, they use this. Maybe we're walking in a straight line. They'll say Wani Wani, so they both call us the same thing.
That's not very helpful.
It's not, but usually they'll put big Wani in front of me.
First time you met him, what was the introduction like?
I was like,
Wow.
wow.
Jeawon Taylor and Jeawon Taylor.
Yeah. Well, he introduced himself as Wani, and I said Juwan.
What are your impressions of the quarterback competition?
Whoever wins deserves it. They're great quarterbacks, so we'll win regardless. Whoever wins.
What do you see from them in the first week?
Well, all of them have great leadership. They're pushing the offense. They're pushing it to a whole nother level.
Sorry to go back to this again, but do you remember where you were when you heard about Marcel's injury and what went through your head at that time?
The ones and threes were on one field, and I was with the twos on the other field, and I realized it after practice that he had torn his Achilles. And as soon as he tore it, we were already over there. Me and Quincy was over there at his house, and we just chilled with him for a good little hour and talked about stuff.
What was he like during that hour?
He was down, but he always said God has a reason for everything.
How are the freshman safeties looking so far?
They're looking good. They're getting comfortable with the system and playing fast.
So you're from Alabama, right?
Yes, sir.
Why Florida?
I felt like Alabama Auburn was too close to home, and I wanted to be. Usually everybody that's a top player in Bama, they either go to Auburn or Alabama. Well, I wanted to be different, so I just decided to come to Florida.
Does it help having Kieran and Moon also playing the same state?
Yeah, it made me feel very comfortable. We all, we were already close since playing the Alabama Mississippi All-Star game, so it just made us a better bond.
What are your impressions of Jeremiah? I mean, he seems incredibly versatile.
He is. He can do everything. He'll do everything the coach tells him to do. He's a great player.
He seems like he's going to be. I mean, he's kind of in the shadows a little right now. But do you think he's going to be maybe a surprise to people?
Yes, sir. He really doesn't look at it like that. He just knows that he's not right now pointed out in the media right now, so he's still handling his business.
Besides himself, who do you think really could have a breakout campaign for this defense?
Kapalak, he's looking great this camp.
So coming in last year, being a star in high school, what was your expectation for your first year?
Well, first play more plays than I did, and it was just to do exactly what I did in high school, ball out.
How'd you hurt your shoulder? Was it in the FSU game?
Yes, sir. It was what I'll say mid first quarter, kick return. I'm blocking, and we hit each other, and I land extending my arm out and came out of play.
That picture on your phone, is that play?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is right here.
So you keep it there for a while.
To show that it'll never happen again.
To motivate you?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been around a team that's kind of gone through so many injuries?
Nah, this is the first. It feels like it's like curses.
Do people kind of forget that when they talk about you guys?
Usually, they usually forget that we're down a lot. Like later in the year, we're down a lot of guys, and we still end up kicking people. But
So what was the recovery process for you from that? How long did it take to get back to full range of motion?
I had surgery in December before the SC Championship game. I went January, February, March, and I went April. Then I was kinda like 80% made. They made me miss. They wanted me to miss the whole spring. So it was a tough process, but due to the trainers and my man Giorgio, he's a physical therapist. He's a great guy. He got me through this.
Did you feel missing the spring was could have been an opportunity for you to separate yourself a little bit?
Well, spring, getting the playbook a lot, but you really don't earn no money that way. You don't really earn any money in the spring. You earn your money during the season. So I feel like it was a great choice to sit out.
It's a long process, man. That's months.
Yeah, it is. So you just can't get down. You got to keep your head up.
Luke went through the same thing. Were you working with him at all?
Yeah, yes, sir. We actually had the same physical therapist.
What was that like? Did you bond? Did you guys bond a little bit?
Yes, sir. Luke he's a great guy. I mean, he's funny. He's great leadership. I know, Nick. He's a great guy to be around.
Do you think he's in the mix for this quarterback job?
Yeah, I don't doubt any quarterback.
So speaking of Nick, what's his veteran presence bring to your group there?
Brains, smart. He's a great leader. He picks you up even when you're down. He's a great guy to be around.
Can you see him in the race?
Of course.
Did he ever take you fishing and hunting?
No, actually, he hasn't taken me fishing and hunting.
Once more, still fascinated by the two Jeawon Taylors here. What do you guys have in common? Any similarities? Obviously, the physical differences are apparent.
Well, actually, I like to call myself Big One, as you can see. But Wani, he's the best tackle I've seen. Even being a freshman last year. But you know what I'm saying? We're cool. We sit by each other in the meeting room, team meeting room. He's fun to be around. Cool guy.
What was the biggest adjustment as a freshman? The speed or the physicality, or what did you have to adjust to the most?
It was the speed of the game. Well, like the Alabama Mississippi All-Star game we played in before I came here, it kind of helped me adjust to the speed because those are D1 players and they're moving, and so I had to adjust to the speed and also like my effort. Like in high school, you could take a play off, but here you can't take no plays off.
Was there any one thing that coaches or youth wanted to really kill in the offseason and work on?
Just my effort, bending a lot more. I realized I gotta play. I'm 6'1", but I gotta play like a 5'10".
How much is different as Coach Bell?
He's tough. he coaches real good. He makes sure you understand it before he moves on from anything. He pushes you.
You like that more?
Yeah, I do.